Oh my gosh. Can you see the dice? Can you see that is our fifth? I say our fifth hard four in a row. We've hit 5 daggum hard fours. Hey everybody, welcome back to Mark the Point. Today I've got a secret strategy for you to check out. I'm telling you, I actually played a little bit of this when I was in Vegas. I have a buddy of mine, his name is Rick Farmer, good friend of mine. He knows a lot about craps. He has all these fun different strategies and ways that he plays. I had the privilege of sitting beside him at one of the tables, and he was saying, "Hey, this is what I do at the table." I'm like, "Well, let's see what you do." So this is the farmer's secret strategy, okay? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to start off at $160 on across the bets, right? $160. That is $25 levels on everything. And let's show you the reason why we're doing that at a $25 level, because most times if you're going to go to Vegas, if you're going to go to, especially on the nightlife, it's going to be hard to find 10 or even $15 tables. If so, they may be full. So this is an option that you're going to have. It's going to be a low risk system once you see the two hits that we're going to do to get you out of the hand, but at a $25 table and a $25 limit. Okay. We are going to start off with $1,500. Okay. But what we're going to do is 160 across. That is quarters on everything. Okay. And if you check the box on the left, I'll show you how these pay out. But essentially, you have quarters on everything. Let's just say you get an inside hit, because they're going to be a little bit different payments of how you do this. Let's say you get an inside hit. When we talk about the inside, we're talking about the 5, the 6, the 8, and 9. This is our inside bets. Each of these are going to pay us $35. Part of his secret is he's going to squeeze these bets to the inside. So he's going to pull the 4 and 10 down and move it to the inside. And you're also going to put these bets on the 6 and 8. Now, you see, you're going to need an extra green chip. So it's going to take a little bit more of an investment to make sure you're going to press up the entire inside. So basically, what you're doing is you're taking 160, you're getting one hit from, let's just say, again, from the inside, and you're going to squeeze to the inside, which is now 220. This is the 220 bet now, right? Again, I'll show the payments, how those look. Now, if you get another hit, in this case, on an inside bet, now each of these bets are equally shown where they'll pay you $70. 50 and 50, all these pay 70, and these are $60 bets. These also pay $70. Now, at this point in time, here's the beauty of this two-hit regression. Because what we're going to do is we're going to regress this all the way back down to 110 on the inside. And check this out, guys. If you look at here, we started with 160 plus our 25. So you got 100, 150. That's 160. That's $20. Guys, you are out of this hand with only $5 at risk. Two hits, and you have a great bet sitting out here for you. Now, from here, let's go and move these to the side, because from here, he has a different way of he will suppress this up, because there is a risk, right? The risk is if you have $160 across and you squeeze it to the inside, you're counting on that inside hit, because not only now do you have $160 invested without collecting anything, but you've also added an additional $25. So you technically have $185 invested at this hand. Okay. But from here, what he's going to do is we're going to do like a double press. So if the 5 or 9 hit, we're going to call our 2-unit press, is a better way to say it. That's going to pay us $35. We're going to take the $10, put it on the 5, and we're going to collect the quarter. Okay. So essentially now you are 100% out the hand with about $20 profit. Now, if the 6 or 8 are here, so that's also going to pay you $35. Well, here you're going to have a couple white chips. Basically, what they're going to do is you're going to drop down $2 to the dealer. You're still going to collect the quarter. And let's just say it was on the 6, and now you have a $42 bet. While we like the $42 bet and the $35 bet, is because now your next hit, you're going to collect 2 green chips, because it's going to pay you 50, in this case 50 for 1. You bring that back, 50 for 1, and we're going to collect that. From there on, you can kind of do whatever you want to. You can do a power press, a single press, but you do want to make sure you put some money back into your rack, again, because you have a full investment out here for 2 rolls, and the second roll has to be an inside bet. Now, I'm going to show you just a little bit different, because it is a different payment style if you hit the 4 and 10. The 4 and 10 are going to pay out a little bit different, right? So let's go ahead and set these back up. Let's pull all this money back. And I'm going to show you again back at 160. Say we're back at 160. Now you say, what if the 4 and 10 hit? Well, that's going to help you out a little bit, right? Because we all know that the 4 and 10, again, these are going to be buy bets. Typically in Vegas, it'll be on the payout. I'm not going to worry about the VIGs because I don't pay VIGs on my table. But that would cost you an extra dollar if you get a hit on these. Let's just say it's $50. So what we're going to do, the exact same process. We're going to squeeze the inside. We're going to pull these on the 6 and 8. We're going to drop down $10 out of our rack. In case this now is time, it's only $10 and not $25. So now, same situation. Now you have 220 on the inside. Any of these bets now pay you $70. Okay, now there's another move that you can do here that can really set you up. So the beginning part is going to be the exact same process. But now let's say you're at a $15 level or a $15 table. So what he could do here, let's just say it's a $15 table. This is going to pay him $70, any of these inside bets. Again, the next hit, we're going to go down to 110, okay? 110. Now, here's what you have the options that he likes to do. So rather than being 110, he's going to pull this back and say, dealer, take me to 96 across. So this is going to come back to his rack, okay? And now this is going to go 96 across. Now, he didn't say this, but this is what I would do. I would take the $4 of change, put in there for your dealers, have it be a dealer bet because they're going to be doing a lot of work for you, a lot of exchanging. So here, now you have 96 across. Again, $15 table to be 96 across. Just like that. And now you have a little bit of profit. Again, back into your rack. You have 96 across here. Scoop that back up. And you have, that's 150. That's 160. That is your $10 that you invested. So you have $10 profit. All right, guys, what we're going to do is we're going to roll this out. We're going to see how we do. This is the Farmer Secret Sauce. This is his special system that he showed me that he likes to play. And I'm going to try to roll it out and see if I can make some money on Farmer Secret Sauce, his secret system. Here we go, guys. Let's roll it out. All right, here we go, guys. Let's get started. We are going to wait for the puck to be established before we make any bets. Again, we are walking out with a $1,500 bankroll, $1,500. Let's get the point established. There is one important factor here. This is a 11. He did not say anything about playing a pass line or the don't pass. He is also a player like myself who does not play the pass line or the don't pass unless he is the shooter, which he has to. So that is an important note about this system. And there's a boxcars 12, no help to me. It would help if we were playing the ATS. That's already the 11 and the 12, but it doesn't matter. It would be reset. There is the 617. Guys, we're going to go and try to see if we can get a point established here. There we go. That is going to be at a 10. Big Ben down there on the end, the easy 10. We're going to drop down 160 to the dealer. Okay. Be $160, again, including the point. Sometimes you got to tell them including the point because they're not always looking up at your bets to see if you're playing a pass line or not, because a lot of people do. So they'll try to say it without the 10, but just make sure you say including. These are going to be buy bets. Okay, so let's go ahead and make sure they know that they're a buy bet for the 4 and 10. And I think we're ready to roll. The point is 10, and let's do this thing. Here we go. And there's going to be the 5, guys. That is going to be a dose and a trace. Let's go ahead and roll that over. It was a 3-2-5. That's going to pay us $35. Okay, move these over to the left. It's going to pay us $35. We're going to reinvest some of this money. We're going to pull the 4 and the 10 down and squeeze it to the inside. We're going to move these over and squeeze them as well. We're going to drop a quarter. Remember, you got to drop a quarter to the inside. That's going to make it 220 now on the inside. Looking for one more hit. That's what we need. We need one more hit. Let's see if we can do it. Here we go. And that is going to be the 5-4-9. That is the center field 9. That's great. We got out the hand. That's going to pay us $70. Okay, $70. And now what we're going to do is we're going to tell the dealer, take me down to 110 on the inside. Okay, so 110 on the inside. So you're going to pull these bets down. And now remember, at this point in time, you have a total investment of $5 into this hand. That's it, just $5. Not a bad deal for a 110 on the inside bet. Still working for you. We still got the point of 10, and let's keep going. Here we go. And that's going to be a dose, a pair, and a tray. We love to see the pair and the tray walk by. That is going to be $35. Let's put $10 on the 5. Let's put that quarter back into the rack. Remember, we're going to try to do a 2-unit pressure from here on out just to get a little bit of money into it. Now, once you do get in a profit, like a pretty good roll, you definitely want to get to a point where you want to spread out to the 4 and 10. That's totally up to you when you want to make that call, but you don't want to miss these hits on the outside because they do often happen. And there's going to be the hard 4, talking about the outside. That is going to be the hard 4, or the 2-2 as some people call it. And there's a 10, guys. We've hit a point. That is the 6-4-10. Let's turn off the point, and let's keep it going. Let's get another point established. Here we go. There's an 8. That's going to be the easy 8, 6-2-8. Let's mark the point on the 8. Let's go, shooter, looking for an 8. Here we go. And there's a 6. That's the easy 6, the 2x4. And that's going to pay us $35. Now, you're going to tell them, let's go ahead and press that up 2 units, make it look like 42. So what you're going to do is you'll rack the quarter. You don't have any white chips right now. Let's go ahead and exchange those out. Give you $2 there, and $3 will go back into your rack. Just like that. Now, any of these bets is going to pay you 50 for one, or $42 bet and a $50 bet. It's going to give you 2 green chips, and that's going to be a collect if it happens. And that's aces, guys. That's snake eyes. That's a dots in both places. No help to me. And how about that? That's another hard 4. We've hit a back-to-back hard 4 parlay. We are not on the 4, so it doesn't matter to us. We're not playing the hard ways. So, but that is a nice hit. That's going to be the no field 5, center field, no field 5. Center field. That is the no field 5. That's going to pay me $50. I'm going to collect that bet, put that back into the rack. And then the next time we may spread out to the 4 and 10. Let's see how it goes. Here we go, shooter. And there's boxcars 12, craps 12. No help to me. Come on. Oh, that's 3 hard 4s in a row. You got to be kidding me, guys. Why are we not playing the hard 4? I want to put money out there just for it to happen. But this is not Farmer's secret sauce. He does not play the hard ways as much as I do. I love to play the hard ways. That's a Yo 11 mid-mo Chiro. But, man, that's 3 hard 4s in a row. I would have been making a killing on it. All right, guys, that is going to be the 6-3-9, the center field 9. Again, that's going to pay us $35. I'm going to put 25 back into my rack. I'm going to make that look like 35. And let's move these over just a little bit. I may collect some room here in a minute. And let's do that right there. All right, so here we go. That is a 9. And we're looking for the 8. Looking for the 8, which is the point. And there's another 9. How about that? That's great. That's going to pay us another $50. Now, I did say a while ago, it's 50 for 1, by the way. I don't know if I ever took that 50 for 1 while ago. Probably should have done that. So here we go. That's going to be 50 for 1. Let's pull that dollar back. Now, let's go ahead and pick up the 4 and 10. That way, we're not losing out on any of these bets, right? Here we go. Let's keep it going. And that's another 9. Is that 3 of them? My gracious. Center field 9. That's going to pay me $50. Now, let's exchange it. I'm going to make that look like 50. We'll put that $35 back into the rack just like that. And let's keep it going, shooter. Let's go. Got a hot roll. And there's a 10 down there on the end. Big Ben. I love it. I love it. So what we're going to do here, again, you'd have to pay the VIG on this. I'm not paying the VIG. But let's press it up to a $50 bet. Put that quarter back into the rack. Again, securing that profit. It never hurts to put money into the rack. Let's always remember that. And there's a 5. That's going to be the no field 5. It's going to pay me $50. We got a shooter. Let's do that same thing. Let's make it look like 50. It's like a little swap right, right? You're swapping your bet around, putting the $50, putting the $35 back into your rack. And let's go, shooter. Let's keep it going. Oh, my gosh. Can you imagine how much money I would be making on a hard way parlay? We've only hit the 4 times, and we've hit the hard 4 every single time we've hit that hard 4. I'm not playing it, but my gosh, on a real table, I would be slaying that bet. Okay, that's going to go up to a $50 bet. I'm going to put the quarter back into the rack. Don't forget your VIG if you have to pay the VIG. But my gosh, I want to put the hard ways out there just for the heck of it. And that's going to be another 9, guys, a center field 9. We got a shooter. That's $50. That's going to pay me $70. What I would like to do, again, this is kind of when you go a little tilt, whatever you want to do. I'm going to have a little fun. We've collected quite a bit. Let's press up the 5 and the 9 here. Put this back into the rack. A little bit off tilt of what he would probably do. I'm not sure. I know that he likes to power press and then collect. That is one strategy that he does do. He does a power press. I'm going to change it up a little bit. I'm going to press the sisters. When you say sisters, that's the 5 and the 9. But we've only had one shooter so far. Oh my gosh. Can you see the dice? Can you see that is our 5th? I say our 5th hard 4 in a row. We've hit 5 daggum hard fours in a row without any other bets. You've got to be kidding me. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's concentrate here. That's going to pay me $100. It would cost you a $5 vig. I'm going to put that bet back into the rack. And here we go. We are ready to roll. That is the 4. I'm going to always rack that black chip. Always, always, always. Oh my gosh. Another 9. We're just hitting 5. We're hitting 4s and 9s all day long. Absolutely love it. All right, that's going to be a $75 bet. That's going to pay me $105. I'm going to go to black chips. 105. Let's make it look like a black chip, okay? Let's put the 75 into the rack. Make it look. We're still in our first shooter. Let's not forget that. Still on our first shooter. Let's see how long this shooter will go. Another 9. I'm gonna go a little bit crazy here. That's gonna pay me 140. I'm out the hand, right? I've already made some stupid money. Let's make it look like 200. Gosh, you got to be kidding me here, right? But one shooter. That's all this is taking. One shooter. And look at, we already got black chips. We got $75 levels. Everything here is paying big money. Started with 110. That's all we started with, guys. Once we regressed all the way down, of course. Now, that is our point. That is going to be the square pair, the hard 8. That's going to pay us $35. Let's drop down these $2 that's in our rack and make it look like 42. And at this point in time, at this kind of roll, that is the point. Let's turn it off. You're like, where do we go from here, right? Do you regress back down to base even and secure all this profit? Or do you continue to roll this out for another advantage big roll? Again, we are still on the very first shooter of the rollout. He's been doing great. Let's continue this thing out. Now that's going to break our hard way trend. That is going to be the 314, the Big Joe from Crapsmaster Journey. So that does break the 5 hits in a row on the hard 4 that I would probably make in about $4,000 if it had hit while ago, because I'm definitely always pressing up my hard 4. Okay, here we go. That is going to be the 10. That's going to pay us another $100. Okay, pay us $100. Let's do this. Let's make it go to 100. Let's rack the 50 just like that. And now we got some great bets out here. Oh my gosh. And there's the hard 6 this time. We're still shooting, guys. We are still shooting the dice. That's going to pay me 50 for one. Yeah, tell you what. Let's do this. Let's pull the 1 from here. Okay, that's going to come back here. And now let's make it look like 60. Okay, and all this is going to come back to our rack. How about that? Make it look like 60. This is going to come back to our rack. I'm probably going to need another rack here in just a second. Let's see how we go. Here we go, shooter. There's Boxcars 12. No help to me. Through 12 craps 12. Come on, shooter. And there's finally, after like, 15 minutes, the 527. But man, look at this money that this long roll, you get these long rolls every now and then, right? You got to love this right here. Look here. Look how much money we put in the rack. But then we left out here 1, 2, 3, 4. We left $500 out here on the table. You could have regressed that at any point in time. Let's not forget that. But man, that was a great roll. That's how you could take advantage. Once I'm telling you, once the shooter starts rolling these numbers, if you can find a way to start taking advantage of those rolls, you'll love it. Absolutely. Okay, here we go. Let's try this again. Had a great first shooter. That's going to be a 3 craps 3. No help to me. Let's pull away the pass line and pay the don'ts. And that's going to be another pair and a tray. You love it when she walks by. The pair and a tray. Here we go. That's going to pay us. We're going to drop down 160. Okay, 160. Remember, this is the original strategy. This is the farmer's secret sauce, his secret strategy. That's what we're going to call it. Whatever way you want to call it. Let's keep this thing going. That's going to be aces. That's the dots in both places. No help to me. Come on, shooter. And there's a hard 10, guys. That is a girlfriend's best friend, the hard 10. That's going to pay us $50. What we're going to do, we're going to squeeze the inside here. We're going to pray. We're going to pull these in. We are going to pray that another inside hit. Sorry, let's not forget that. We're going to drop down $10, and we're going to make sure this looks like $60 on the 6 and 8. So there we go. We got 220 on the inside. Looking for one more hit to get out the hand. Let's go. Inside hit. That is not an inside hit. That is going to be the 4, 3, 7. So that is the vulnerability of the system, right? Not getting that inside hit after you've put that money out there. That's okay. We have some money to work with, right? So we lost a little bit on this hand, but we killed it on the last one. Let's turn the puck off. Let's get another point established. Let's get some new dice. New dice. How about these two right here? Let's pull these back. And new shooter, new dice. Here we go. That's gonna be the 8. That's gonna be the easy 8, the 5-3. Let's mark the point on the 8 and drop down another $160 to the dealer. Say 160 across, including the point. Don't forget to tell them that sometimes until they understand what you're doing. So we're gonna buy these bets. Everything else here is good to go. Got $25 levels. And I tell you what, this time, let's do the 96 across if it gets down to it. If it gets down to it, I want to show you how the 96 across works and maybe a little pressing pattern there. And that's going to be a back on the 8. That's going to be the point on the 8. Easy 8. It's going to pay us $35. Okay. Remember, you're going to have to drop down a quarter. We'll squeeze these in. Let's squeeze this here. Okay. You have to drop down a quarter to be able to make sure that one goes like it's supposed to. So now you have 220 on the inside. Let's turn the point off. That was the point. And let's do it again. Here we go, shooter. There's a 10 down there on the end, Big Ben. So let's mark the point on the 10. Looking for an inside hit. Let's go. And that's a hard 10. Again, the girlfriend's best friend. Let's turn the puck off. No help to me. Looking for an inside hit. That's going to be the 5-4-9. That's going to be the point. Mark the point on the 9. Let's go, shooter. Here we go. And that'd be a 1-2-3. Craps 3. No help to me. The dice are skipping on me. That is going to be a Yo 11 mid-mode hero. Looking for the inside. Another 10. I'm not on down there on the end. That's going to be the easy 10. Come on, shooter. And there's a 5. Finally, got out the hand. That's going to be the 4-1. Okay, no field. That's going to pay us $70. All right. Again, this time, let's take it down to 110 first. We've got to get that second hit, right? Let's get down to 110 here first. Actually, you know what? I tell you what, I lied. Let's not do that. Let's go from here. Rather than going to 110, let's go straight to 96 across, right? That's what we're going to do. So this is all going to come back into our rack. Okay, this comes back to the rack. That is 110. What we're going to do is we're going to give the dealer, $4, say 96 across, and we say, you know what? Go ahead and place the inside for the dealers. But now this is all going to be 96 across. So go ahead. Let's go ahead and put them out there. 15, 15, 15. So again, when you go 96 across, it's $15 on everything except for the 6 and 8. The 6 and 8 are going to be $18 bets. And boom, ready to roll. All right, here we go, shooter. Again, you got some dealers' bets in there. And the point is on the 9, and let's go. And that is a 9. That's going to be the 6-3-9. All right, that's going to pay us $21. What you could do is, again, you could do another 2-unit pressure, put $10 there, put that $1 net right there. Actually, I tell you what, let's go ahead and grab another rack. Let's put these in the back. I'm not going to need them for a little bit. Let's put all that in the back, right? Move these over. All right, put that there. Got some good action here going on. Let's move these around. A little bit of live changing out here. All right, here we go. So let's put those. Gosh, you got to be kidding me. There we go. Now I think we're ready to roll. Now don't forget to pay your dealer. Put that here, and they're going to pull that down. A lot of times they'll pull it down. Some casinos let them press it. We're just going to pull it down and pull it to the side. All right, here we go. And that's going to be another 3. Craps 3. No help to me. And there's another 5. That's going to be the no field 5. All right, great. It's going to pay us $21. Get some more red chips. It's going to pay us 21. 15 pays 21. Okay. Again, 2-unit pressure. Put $10 on there. That makes it look like a quarter, by the way. We can exchange those out so you know what they look like. So the 5 and 9 look like a quarter. So pay the dealer. Pay a dealer. That comes down. That's $4 in the rack now. So both of these look like quarters. Going to make it look like that. And here we go. Let's keep it going. That's going to be an 8. That's going to be the 5-3-8, the easy 8. That's going to pay us $21. Okay. This time, you know what? Drop $1 to the dealer. Because again, when you do a 2-unit pressure, that takes it up to a $30 unit, just like that. Puts $10 back into your rack, and now we can make it look like $30. Again, a little bit easier for viewing, especially for cameras. Let's go ahead and pay the dealer. Dollar comes down, and let's keep it going. Let's go, shooter. And that is the 5-2-7. That is the last number of every roll ever is the 5-2-7. No roll has ever happened before without that 7 happening, and it just happened to us again. So here we go. We're going to pull these bets back, right? Nice little profit that we made there at the end. Let's go and pull these bets back. Let's count out and see how we ended up. Remember, we started with $1,500. Started with $1,500. Let's see how we did. Let's turn the puck off, and let's pull all this out here. So let's make sure we stack it all up so we know what it looks like this right here. Not too bad when you have a big old stack like this to color up, right? Love seeing a stack like that. Here we go. So that's going to be, that's 500. It's going to be 1,000. All right, so here we go. That's 1,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this essentially is our initial bankroll. I'm just going to give you 5 black chips for that, just so it looks a little bit better. That is our initial bankroll. Okay, so that's our starting bankroll. So that means everything else here is 100% profit. Let's see how much we ended up making. 1, 200. That should be close to 100. 50. 75. One short. 100. So that's 200. Oh, I'm sorry. That's 100. Ooh, you know what? That's 1, 2. That's 300. Wow, I'm confusing myself. 25. That's 50. 75. 100. That's 400. 425. 435. $437 on the farmer's secret sauce, secret system. Guys, I love this style of play. I mean, I love it. You're starting with 160, you're compressing it in, or you're squeezing it into a 220 inside, and then you're regressing from there to get back into profit. And then at that point in time, you can do whatever you want to. Remember your vulnerability. Not getting that second hit on the inside is a huge risk, okay? But if you can get that second hit, I'm telling you, you're off to the races, you're golden. And take advantage of that long roll like I did earlier. Take advantage and press as much as you can so you can generate more profit into your rack. That's how you make more money. Use that leverage, use that money to make more money. All right, guys, I tell you what, I make content like this every single week. If you're not subscribed, you're missing out, guys. I bring up all kind of strategies, all different ways of playing at the casino, at the craps tables that generate money. And I do kind of show you some that don't work out as well. It just so happened this one worked out great. Some good profit. If you do enjoy this content, please subscribe to down below. Make sure you hit the comment section down below. Do you think about the strategy? Do you play this way? Would you play this way? All right, guys, I hope you've enjoyed it. Until next time, mark the point and stay off.